Hello. It's been a long time since I last did a stream. Or maybe it was only 3 days ago, but still. But I'm trying some new things now, so I was taking a bit of time to get everything set up. Okay, I forget how I do an introduction. I don't know how I introduce stream, to be honest. I keep forgetting, like, what I should say and stuff. But anyways, hello and welcome. For this stream, so there's a couple things I'm trying out. So one of them is doing low latency to see if that works well, because I do like to interact with y'all real time, but if anything messes up, I apologize in advance. And then the second thing, I am trying out multi-streaming, so right now I'm just streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. So I'm just gonna see how that goes. It's been a long time since I've done anything on Twitch. So yeah, that is where I'm at right now. So thanks for joining along. I should introduce myself. I almost forgot. My name is Alex. I am a trans artist and I am currently raising money to save for my transition. I make character art and illustrations for people. Right now I'm working on a commission from Ko-fi, which is in the description. Is there anything else I need to say? My pronouns are they, them, or he, him. I always forget that. I think that's about it. You can find my socials in the link tree in the description, or commission me through Linktree or Ko-fi. Any form of support is, of course, very much appreciated. And yeah, I've been having fun lately with streaming, but I had to take a little break because it's the weekend, and that's like when my partner is free, so I want to dedicate weekends to that. So right now, I think I will be finishing up this commission portrait. This is through Ko-fi again. Any commissions from Ko-fi are gonna be sketches. For bigger commissions, you can find information on that through my link tree. So this is a character from a D&D campaign. So I'm just gonna be working out some details on this. Oh yeah, and I totally forgot to like mention some other things that were on my mind, and I guess I'll yap about it while I work on this. Man, it's hard to like keep track of everything while I'm multitasking. Oh, what was it? I know one of the thoughts on my mind was getting a new mic, because I rewatch some clips of the stream, so I end up hearing my own voice, which I've gotten used to a little, but I noticed that the mic quality isn't great. So if anyone has any recommendations for like a better mic, let me know, because I don't want this to be like an unpleasant like hearing experience. I don't know. Oh my god, hi bestie. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch now and trying out this multi-stream thing. It just occurred to me. Oh my gosh, I should probably set up a chat box on this stream, because I realize that might be difficult to like understand context. You sound fine in my opinion, but if you want, we can talk about that. Would help a lot. Thank you, JJ. I'm glad I sound fine. I was worried because I don't know, I was rewatching some clips and TikToks, and I don't know, it sounded like it picks up a lot. My breath specifically. Also, I am working on The Keeper of Tomes. This is my progress this is my progress so far. Mixed up my words. I think they're turning out really well. I like how this looks. I love how it's looking like a painting that would be in the main. That was my idea. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I was feeling going into this. Like, my imagination is that this character, that the Keeper of Tomes, commissioned an artist to make a portrait of them to hang up in the Candlekeep household. Oh, whoa, JJ, you're dual streaming. Oh my gosh, hello. I'm finally tackling Twitch again. It's been a long while, but it seemed I wanted to try it out again. It seemed interesting. And then, oh yeah, the other thing that was on my mind, I totally forgot. Yeah, I've been working on a lot of time management. So I've developed somewhat of a schedule for streaming finally. Because I know I've kind of been like raw dogging it, like doing it whenever. But I finally developed somewhat of a schedule. So if anyone wants to know what days I will be streaming, for this week I have planned to stream today, on Wednesday, and Friday. Like, I'm so proud of me. I actually I'm doing planning. But I honestly had to because I was so exhausted last week and this weekend. So thank you so much for everyone's support. It means a lot. Like, yeah, oh, we love you thriving. Thank you. Thank you so much. Because honestly, these streams give me so much, it gives me so much joy. Like I feel fulfilled by the end of each stream. Even though it's just like for an hour. I really appreciate seeing everyone. I love hearing and talk to people that hop in. Schedules help a lot, yeah. That's so real. Oh, hello, Flareon. Welcome on YouTube. Hi, I won't be here for long. Oh, of course, that's okay. Thank you for making time to be here anyways. I always appreciate your presence. So I hope you enjoy. We've started where we left off, basically. But yeah, I hope you have a cozy stay. Yeah, hello. Also, your Takemichi artwork, amazing. Thank you for tagging me. It's very angsty, but I could imagine that being in that AU. But yeah, I did try setting both streams actually on YouTube and Twitch. I am trying lower latency. I'm not sure if it's working. I just hope it doesn't go wonky on anyone's end. I've been waiting all weekend for. Aww! Thank you, Flareon. Aww! That's so sweet. Yeah, I don't stream on weekends. You've been waiting all weekend for this. Thank you so much. I'm glad I can deliver right out of the weekend. And thank you for the artwork also. Aw, of course. Yeah, I love seeing your work. It was really good. I loved your use of color in that one. It was very vibrantly gloomy, if that makes sense. And yeah, for context, this is we're talking about artwork from about Tokyo Revengers, Takemichi, the protagonist, in a different universe, in an AU of when things go bad. But honestly, in Tokyo Revengers, when aren't things going bad? Yeah. You were about to say. It's always going wrong, yeah. It is, it's like a cautionary tale about time travel and changing fate and stuff, but yeah, it's always going wrong. I'm glad it was a happy ending though. I don't go there, but from what I see on Tumblr, they are never alright. I'll tell you that. They're never alright. Like every time Takemichi tries to fix something, it goes worse and worse. And it's it's pain. But it's a really good, it's a well-told story in my opinion. Yeah, I really enjoy the Tumblr side so far of Tokyo Revengers. I think that's yeah, when I started posting on Tumblr, that's when I really like posted a lot of Tokyo Revengers fan art. Tell me more. Oh boy, is this for a campaign perhaps? Because one of our party members, um, does some time stuff. They're a time wizard. So I'm I'm afraid. I'm afraid. You know what? I think I could give a rundown of the plot of Tokyo Revengers so far, at least early on. I have perhaps been thinking of time paradoxes and problems. Ooh, those are interesting. That's fun. Yeah. Also reminds me of Echo in League, because I just finished watching the next batch of the recent batch of episodes in Arcane, and oh boy, yeah, I shouldn't say anymore in case of spoilers. So basically, yeah, time stuff. Um, what was I talking about? The plot of Tokyo Revengers, right? So we start out with our protagonist Takemichi, who is introduced as kind of like washed up, you know? He's a washed up man. He's like in his mid to late 20s, I think, when we first see him, and he's kind of a bum. Not really. He's not a bum. He's very insecure. He plays the safe route all the time, and it got him being like those overly what's it called? Like being a doormat, I think is what people call it. Like he's very cautious, trying to stay out of trouble, and then he sees the news that his ex-girlfriend, the love of his life truly, has died in a gang incident. And then when he gets so after that information, he's at the train and someone pushed him onto the train track. So this is obviously like an assassination attempt on him for some reason, even though he doesn't have like um a what's it called? A very notable presence. He was pushed onto the train tracks, and that's when his time powers are triggered because as the train is coming towards him, he's flashbacked all the way to the past, 12 years ago. Uh, I'm really, I'm really just laying on episode 1 of Tokyo Revengers. But yeah, I love the show. So basically, he gets transferred back in time, experiences his old life, and decides he wants to change things. Oh, you're enjoying it? Okay, awesome, thanks. I forget how to yap sometimes because, like, I don't know, sometimes I forget to say things aloud, but like, this is good practice. This is good practice. Also good practice for yapping in sessions so I can like say things more easily. But yes, as a professional, thank you. As a professional yapper, you're killing it. Thank you so much. But yes, um, He sees his old friends, he sees his old crush slash girlfriend at the time, and this is all 12 years ago, and he still thinks this is a dream or the afterlife, to be honest, but he realizes how precious his girlfriend is. Her name is Hina, by the way. She's great. I love her. Very strong female character in my opinion. But yes, he sees the love of his life once again in 12 years in the past, and he realizes he wants to prevent her death because he just saw the news of basically her murder in um in a gang dispute. Oh yeah, and also for context, Tokyo Revengers is um it's based on the biker gangs in Japan. So that's the angle, that's the genre we have that we're working with. But yeah, he realizes he wants to save Hina, but he still thinks this is all fake so far. Like, this isn't real because he thinks he's dead already. So he goes outside, and by chance or fate, he runs into his girlfriend's little brother Naoto, and basically he said, oh, whatever, if this is real, I'm going to tell this kid everything he just saw. He's in middle school 12 years ago, by the way, and so he tells Naoto everything, how he and his sister are going to die in the future because of gang activities. And Naoto, since this is real, Naoto takes it seriously. So when they shake hands, Takemichi suddenly gets transported back into his regular future timeline. So that's how he can jump back and forth. This is called, in the show slash manga, they call it time leaping. That's what Takemichi does whenever he goes, and he can only go back in time 12 years in the past, and then goes back forward by shaking Naoto's hand 12 years in the future. So he's transported into the future, and Naoto finds him again because Naoto has been doing work ever since Takemichi returned to the future, because he really cares about he really believed what Takemichi told him, like, all those years ago. But unfortunately, not entirely true. When his goal changes, yes, that's true. That's way later in the future of the series, yeah. So for Naoto, it was 12 years in the future, and then after that, once Naoto is done with his goal, Takemichi meets. This is okay. Manga spoilers in advance in case anyone is watching and doesn't want to know what happens in the manga. So Takemichi will then meet Mikey, and then when they um, shake, quote unquote, shake hands or hold hands. Um, uh, I'm mixing up my names. Takemichi with Mikey is transported 10 years into the past, if I recall correctly. I think Flareon, I think you would know better than I do because I hardly remember. I only read like into the manga not too far. I never got to finish it because I got so busy. But yeah, basically that's how Takemichi time travels, by shaking people's hands and going back into the future and then shaking that same person's hands. Oh, wait, back into the past and then into the future, if that makes sense. But yeah, in the anime adaptation so far. Hello, Oxy. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Oxy on YouTube. I've been yapping about the plot of Tokyo Revengers um, because we're having fun with time paradoxes and time BS. But yeah, cautionary tale about changing fate and changing timelines. It's one of my favorite genres. Oh yeah, he's 16 in the past after the Bonten arc. Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, I remember that. I was so like I see all these characters as like my children, you know? They are my sons. So I was so like I felt so proud when I saw like, oh my god, they're in high school now when I was reading the manga. Cause like so far in the anime adaptation, they're still in middle school in the past. So we we see them grow up. We see them grow up a lot in different timelines. And a lot of the timelines get progressively worse each time Takemichi tries to change something in the past, which is tragic. Absolutely tragic. Also, is there anything missing from this portrait? I think I've got it. I think I pretty much finished with this. You're also for the Yap session? Thank you. I hope you like Tokyo Revengers then. Kisaki is missing from what you said. Oh, right. I forgot him. Uh, let me finish off this comm first, actually. I think the comm is looking really good. Thank you so much, Oxy. But yeah, I think this is about done, so I want to finalize it. So the way I finalize sketches, I usually duplicate the layer and then where is it? And then I'll put a Gaussian blur on one of the layers to make it have like a very ethereal, glowy kind of effect like this. So JJ, if you're satisfied with this, or maybe should I add more shading? Because I did that in the other commissions, but like, that might bring it out. I think shading might bring it out a lot better. So I can add some shapes. Bessie, I leave that up to you. Okay, thank you. I think I want to leave it like this because I kind of like the vibe that it has, that this is like, it's a very purely pencil sketched like commission that this character has paid for. So I'll keep it like this. I'm gonna save this as a PNG real quick. Okay, so we're talking about the plot of Tokyo Revengers. So it pretty much gave like a general gist of how the series goes over time, but there is one other really important character, the ultimate stinker. His name is Kisaki. So Kisaki is the antagonist of this series, and he's the one that mysteriously keeps murking Hina, and that is revealed. His story is revealed gradually throughout the story, which I think is very interesting. Uh, okay, I can cross Keeper of Tomes off the list. So we're halfway there with our 10 commissions. Yippee! Thank you so much for all the support, y'all. I this is so wholesome to me. I'm having fun. Okay, so next on the list I have mine from our One Piece D&D campaign. I don't really have a clear idea of what I want to do for her. I think I'll start off with like a square, a square canvas, or maybe like an A5 canvas. I think I'll do an A5 canvas first. Oh wait, I'm exposing my file names. Don't look at that. I can help if you want. I do be knowing a lot of secret stuff. Ooh. For sure. Okay, let me prep this canvas. But yes, that is a very, very, very brief rundown of Tokyo Revengers time stuff. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I unfortunately haven't finished reading the manga. I'm still in the middle of it. I'm a coward, basically. I'm a coward. I don't want to read what happens next because I'm scared. So thank you for listening, everyone. Now I'm going to figure out what I'm doing for this one because I don't think I really like started out like a new one in the middle of the stream. I'll need to go, unfortunately. All. Thank you for hanging out, Flareon. I'm glad we could talk about our hyperfixation together. It's been a nice time, cozy and comforting. Thank you. Take care of yourself too, and see you next stream. Also, I have a schedule now. I'm going to stream on Wednesday and Friday this week. So have a good rest of your day. Take care, Flareon. Thanks for coming. And yeah, the ending of Tokyo Revengers is thankfully a happy one, because I think Takemichi deserves that after everything he's worked for. Because, oh my god, traumatizing. See ya! Okay, so we are going to switch over to sketching out this character called Mine. I think I need references for her actually. Oh, thank you, JJ. Okay. Anacaranda is a jungle island known for a lot of flora, and Mine is from Jacaranda, a town whose main export is. Oh, yeah, I remember that. And they live with their sister. I did not know Mine had a father. Okay, I see. I get to learn the secret mine lore? Oh my gosh. Oh, adopted father. Got you. Got you. Okay. Okay. So maybe, is a vertical kind of, is a vertical like composition gonna work? I kind of want to like do the jungle background there. Let me hop on my computer. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I can also send you their house. That will help. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that, we're in the middle of the stream. To anyone who hops in, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. This is my first time streaming on multiple platforms, so currently I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. What else? And I also finally have somewhat of a stream schedule. I'll be streaming on Wednesday and Friday. On YouTube. Oh, jacaranda trees are... Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, I can totally Google that. Oh, that's a pretty tree. Wow. That looks unreal. If anyone is watching this, please do look up what jacaranda trees are, because they are beautiful. I'm so happy to learn about this tree's existence. Okay, I think I kind of want to shorten the canvas here. So to introduce this character I'm going to draw next, their name is Mine. They are a One Piece Usi, and they are one of our player characters in our One Piece D&D campaign. And of course, they are our healer. Okay, so I think I'm starting to get somewhat of inspiration now. Because I definitely want to include some nature in this sketch. Forming somewhat of a pose now. I think I'm kind of happy with it so far. Oh, hello, Oxy. You haven't seen Tokyo Revengers, but your rundown of it makes it seem really interesting. I'm glad I did my part. I feel like whenever it comes to time travel within a story, it can become so easy for the story. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I feel like time travel is a kind of thing that's pretty difficult to pull off. I like how Tokyo Revengers did it though, because it felt very unique. Because there were still a lot of rules and limits for Takemichi's time travel. Because even though he has this power, a lot of the times he feels powerless um, in a way. And of course, that pushes him to grow as a person um, and to make friendships he never would have thought he would make. And yeah, in the story, there are a lot of different timelines they run into, but it keeps changing because Takemichi keeps changing the past. But yeah, I'm glad I did my part and made it seem interesting. Thank you for listening, Oxy. And also thank you everyone for allowing me to yap about one of my past hyperfixations. If some of you might know, um, I used to make well, not used to make, but like I was working on a visual novel based on Tokyo Revengers, one of their spin-offs, because I was obsessed with it. And then I had to shelf it for a bit because I just don't have the time and energy for it anymore. But yeah, love it. I still need to finish the manga. I'm just scared to go through the arc. That arc. The Bonten arc. Having limits on the time travel is really good for storytelling. I agree, Oxy. Yeah. Yeah, and you get it too, JJ. It's difficult to really pull off time travel. But for Tokyo Revengers, I feel like it's very well contained. It feels like a mystery to unfold. But yeah, I was introduced to it because a bestie of mine was obsessed with it one time, and it just happened to pop up on like one of my streaming services, so I decided to give it a go and changed my goddamn life. Like, wow. These characters are my sons now, basically. Oh, did you send the... Okay, thank you for the references, JJ. I just noticed it. I was too busy yapping. Thank you. I'm getting a sneak peek of campaign stuff. Hehehe. Oh my gosh. Scandalous. Okay, so I think I can really dive into fleshing out this sketch. So I'm gonna focus on detailing mine first. The house is real large, so you can open in browser. Got you. Oh, Flareon, welcome back. Awesome. Somehow you have more time. Glad to hear that. Good luck with studying. We are just working on the next commission now. But yes, we've done our part. The people are now interested in Tokyo Revengers. Remember seeing your progress on the VN? Oh yeah, it was pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. I worked so hard on it too. What game engine were you running it on? I was using Ren'Py or Ren'Py. I don't know how you spell it, but it's like this. I was using this to run the game. It's honestly, like, I get why people say this is really great for beginners who aren't really familiar with code, because it's pretty easy to learn. And there's also like a lot of threads and forums where you can ask help on. So yeah, that is the thing I was using to make the game. You can get really creative with it, to be honest. Like adding animations and stuff. Yeah, so if you ever think of like making your own game, wink wink. Or you could honestly, I had the thought of also using Ren'Py for storytelling or comics, because I think that would be fun. I haven't figured it out or fleshed it out or tested it at all. It was just a thought. So, if you want to if you want to try to do storytelling of your manga there, or a unique kind of storytelling, I believe you can do it. The code is, it can be complicated, but you can always figure it out, basically. That is what I've learned as I was learning how to do all of this. Be evil and your manga. Oh, make your manga have quick time events. That is actually evil. Oh my gosh. Wait, that would be so funny though. Oh, I would love that. I think that would be exciting. Honestly, like I would love to see an otome game or like a visual novel with quick time events. I think I got an ad on my Twitch chat. Like I have my sticky note accidentally covering it. I don't know how to put it away. Okay, we moved it. Honestly, Renpy might be the play. I've trailed both on. Oh, and doing code. Yeah, no, that's a bit much to start out with. Like if you're a beginner with code. Yeah, Renpy really makes it easy for you to learn, like a starting point to learn how to code. But yeah. But honestly, that's a good honest try to start with Unreal or Godot. Like there's something to be proud of, I think, even if it's difficult to try. Slaps the hood of RP. Oh, you're right, RPG Maker. Yeah, this bad boy can do so much. Yeah, I forgot about that. RPG Maker is great. Yeah, I've never tried it, but I've heard it's very good. Very very easy to use. Can do a lot with it. Yeah, it's so goated. If you ever want to mess around, ooh, I will think on it. If I have time to like do game stuff. Maybe, honestly, maybe after I finish like, because I have like a couple of like bigger commissions, so maybe after that. Because like I've never messed with it, but it looks fun. I'm like forgetting what mine looks like. Thank you for the references. I have to keep like looking back at them. She's got like really cute overalls. Yeah, I'm glad we could share all of our game dev coding stuff together. This is really great. This is it's the power of community as I see it. I feel like this is the first time I've ever drawn mine now that I think about it. Like, no way. I love this character and I haven't drawn them yet? History being made, yes. This is the first mine art. I am thinking of going with the original mine hair. I don't know if that's been changed yet actually. Well, if she's in her home, I think I would expect it would be like the original haircut. So OG mine is the mine from beginning of campaign. Yeah, and oh right. Yeah, no that makes sense. That's what I was thinking. So like right now I'm kind of imagining this as like mine at her home before the whole campaign. Before she saw the real world. And trust Amara. And honestly, the soundtrack right now, I feel like it would fit with like her just hanging out with the jacaranda trees. It's just so beautiful. It has like a certain vibe. Like full of wonder for the nature around you. Yeah. So maybe, yeah, I think I'm gonna adjust this eye shape. Make it more like that kind of look in someone's eyes when they're just amazed at certain wonders of the world. Oh, I did not mean to press that. There we go. glad I chose this soundtrack. Also, I don't know if you experienced this too, but whenever using the transform tool, yeah, I noticed that too, Oxy. I know, I think on other apps like Procreate, there's like a fix for that, but for Krita, I'm honestly not sure. I'm sure there is one, but like I haven't learned it yet. But yeah, I totally get what you mean. It gets all blurry, like it's not sharp anymore. And I think like it is more noticeable in like inked line art. Luckily for most sketches, what I find is that it doesn't quite matter so much since it's already pretty fuzzy, like an air of softness to it. And also like since I use like that Gaussian blur to touch it up, it it's not it's not really noticeable at all. But yeah, for like hard inked line art, like you still notice it. Yeah. I unfortunately don't have a fix to offer for that. If I do though, I'll definitely let you know, Oxy. Of course, of course. Yeah, and I really appreciate like all the creative tips and help that you give me. Like yeah, like I'm enlarging these fingers right now. They're gonna look blurrier than they used to, but like it's not that noticeable, especially when you like clean it up and sharpen it a little. Okay, overall, let's go like this. Yeah. Oh yeah, and speaking of the Krita tools and all of that. I will try out Oxy, that color overlay you showed me. I just haven't had a lot of like personal time to draw for myself. Just I've been doing commissions. Oh yeah, it is. It is an hour, huh? That is true. You ended up using that tip. Oh, cool. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I definitely think it's for like a full render, um, to give it vibrancy. But yeah, it has been an hour. Wow, I spent like half the stream like talking about Tokyo Revengers. I love that. Uh, oh yeah, well over. Well, not well over an hour, but like I rarely go over the 1 hour mark, I think. But yeah, so I guess that will be it for this stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and um, chatting it up. I really enjoyed that. Okay, so I shall let y'all go, and I will do one more reintroduction because, of course, I am. So hello, thank you so much for coming. I had a blast. My name is Alex, and I'm a trans artist. Um, yes, I need to plug my socials. I forgot. So I am a trans artist, and I'm trying to raise money for my transition. You can find my socials and my commission information in the link tree in the description. Right now, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. All of those will also be linked in the link tree. For these streams, I've been doing Ko-fi sketches, and you can find the link to my Ko-fi also in the description. I think that's all. I think that's all. My pronouns are they, them, and he, him. I forgot. I always forget. But yes, thank you. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Remember to take care of yourselves. Y'all selves. Yes, that's the word. Okay. Bye. Oh my god, Blossom! I'm so sorry you came here at the very end. I even finished with my with my ending. Of course. Thank you for coming, Oxy. Have a good day. Thank you for coming, JJ. And thank you, Blossom. I'm so sorry. I'm streaming on Wednesday and Friday this week if you want to come back. So, goodbye. Thanks for the hearts.